Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, today we are going to be doing a bathtub. This is the mould here, and it comes with a little mould for the 4 little feet. I have done one before, did this one here, and I just have this in the visitors bathroom with some little toothpaste for them if they need them. So that was the first one I did, just kept it nice and plain. But this next one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ocean theme. So I'm going to be starting off, I'm going to have a dark blue at the top, then green, and then at the bottom I'm having sand with shells and starfish. So let's get started. I've mixed up 120 mils. The bathtub is 100, but I need some for an extra project I'm doing. So let's start by mixing our colours. Not sure how much dark blue I should do to the sort of greeny blue in ratio. So I'll just start off by just doing a little pot full, and if I want more dark I'll just mix some more up. These are just some pigment colours from Temu. Don't know if it says anything on there actually. Just says resin pigment with some Chinese writing on there. Start off with one drop. I don't want it opaque, so I want it a little bit transparent. I think my stick might have absorbed most of that. Let's put another drop in. Still needs to be darker than that. I don't want it, really see-through, but I just don't want it solid. Let's do 2. I've just mixed up the green. I'm supposed to do the blue. Oh no. Oh. What a silly dilly. Did I do blue and green in one? Ugh. Let me just test this colour on a piece of paper. And I might just put it aside for later. Use it as the green. It's pretty blue. Put him well out of the way. Bring the blue back. What a ninny. Another couple of blue. Trouble is, if I need more, I'm going to have to remember how many drops I put in, so it's the same, aren't I? Let's go darker. This pigment's not very strong, obviously. I'm going to go 4. 1, 2. Oh, squirted then. Oh well. Don't matter. Let's just do it. Nearly there. A little bit more. It's looking good actually with the green in it. It's like a deep turquoise. Quite like that. Happy mistake. Four more drops. Maybe it was meant to be. Okay, just pour this one, and there's not much in there. It's only just gonna, don't think this is gonna work actually. What I might do, so I think I'm gonna need more than that, because if you have a look at the bathtub, it goes down here. So when I pour this in, it's just gonna fill that up, and only a tiny bit on here. And I sort of want it maybe come across here. Yeah. Okay, plan B. I need more, I think. So let's pour that in there. No rules, guys. Just do what you want. You can always change things up. About that much. Darken it, because I added that resin. Go again. It's going to keep going until I get it right, but not opaque. Don't think maybe these pigments aren't opaque anyway. Maybe they're more transparent ones. It definitely has a green hue to it. Okay, we'll stop there. Just spray some alcohol in there to break those big bubbles on top. Just let it sit there for a while. Right, make sure this is clean. Looks good. Spray the inside of this. What I do put quite a bit in. And I just let it run down and just make sure it gets right in there. It's a good mould for the bubbles to rise. They don't really get trapped, but I still like to coat it quite well in alcohol. Okay, let's pour some of this in and see how far we go. Level out. And that's about where I want it, because my next colour is going to be a greenish colour. So I just want to push that out over the edge. Okay, that's looking good. I'll keep that for my next project because I'm going to be filling up this little turtle and I need a colour similar to that but just lighter. So that worked out well. The next one isn't going to be much, so I'll just use a little cup. A bit more. And it's just going to be green. Let's do 3. Yep, that's probably about it. Oh, I can hear somebody knocking at the door. I will be back in a tick. Okay, that was just my lovely neighbour offering me lemons. Okay, let's pour this in. It's pretty hard to get it in there without getting it on there, but I can always just scrape it off later. I just need this to go down very slowly because I don't really want the colours mixing. We'll just see what happens, eh? Let's just do this. Right, it's got this tool here, it's just rubber on the end. Just going to push what's left up here down, or most of it. And I can definitely see green. Just mixing a little bit. Oh dear. One side looks really good, the other side looks a bit patchy. Oh no, it's just the way the light's shining on it. Okay, that's pretty good. Sort of separated. Okay. Now, the next part, I'm just going to pour a little bit of clear. And this old pot had a bit of green left in it. Now, with this leftover resin on top, that's what I'm going to be using as glue for my starfish and my shells. So just going, where's my tweezers? What I'll do is I'll just dunk them in resin. And pop them down. So let's do 2 starfish, 2 different sizes. Here's a little one. And some shells. What I'll do, just pop them down straight in the cup. Just need some different shaped ones really. They're all very similar. Oh, there's this pointy one. Okay. Right, now I'll just leave that for a while. Do I need more shells in that? Don't want to be putting them too close to the edge, otherwise they'll slide down to the water. I think that's probably enough. So they're going to be, when this sets and I pour my sand on top, they're going to be half embedded in the sand because you can see they're raised. There's the resin and the shells above it. Or what I could do is just wait till it thickens up a little bit more, pour a little bit more clear on top. But I'm just going to leave that there for now and make the decision later. So let's just let that thicken up, and I'll come back with the sand cement for the base. So when I unmold it, when you're looking into the bath, you're looking at the bottom of the ocean, with the shells and stuff on the bottom. So it's not a beach scene, it's more like if you were snorkeling and you're looking down into the ocean. That makes sense. Okay, be back soon. Okay, let's put some sand in the bottom of this bath. I've got about 30 mils here. I've just got this sand here. There's a little bit of fine stuff on the side here, so I'll use that. Probably need quite a bit actually. Might have too much resin in here. Oh, dog's barking at someone. Right, I'll just get a little stick and we'll stir that. I'm just going to put some gloves on first though, So I put about probably 8 or 10 of these little spoonfuls of this fine sand here in. And just go ahead and pour that on. Lucky it's sliding down, it's quite gritty, so that's cool. So you need to take it right to the top because of these little legs sticking out, so it does need to be quite full. Sorry about the lighting, guys, it's late at night and my lighting's not very good at night time. Okay, just enough. Okay, let's demold this bath. Probably this end would be best. Maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to pop in some soapy water. Hopefully that'll help. Oh yeah, here we go. Whew. Okay. Probably a little bit dark. You guys are probably screaming at me when I was putting those drops in. Too dark, too dark. That's the bottom. I wish I had a lighter sand, but that's the only one I've got. That colour, that side looks really good. Of course, that's the heavies. The pumice type stuff floated, so it's lighter, and the heavies sunk, which were a tad darker. It's okay. Let's just put the feet in and see how it looks. So these are the little feet. Right. So the feet, let me remember rightly, they go this way. No, they don't. Yes, they do. So you can just pop a bit of resin, UV resin maybe on them, or a bit of Superfix glue or something like that. Probably do the bottom again, but from this side. Put some more sand in there, the lighter colour sand, because it floats to the top, and some more shells and some more starfish. Okay, I'm trying my best to rescue this bathtub. I've put some pumice sand on top and some shells. I've put a bit of UV resin, I've cured it, and now I'm just going to give it another little coat of UV resin. Okay, just a little bit more. The more resin I put in, the deeper it looks, like you're looking right down into the water. That's probably about it. I think all those shells are covered now, so I'll stop there. A little bit down that end. And pop mine under my lamp. Yep, that's hard. Okay, now the sides, I put a couple of starfish on there. They're a bit messy, so I'm just going to add a couple of shells around them. I've already coated the shells in UV resin, so just put them on and see what they look like. Yeah, okay. Now, I just need a tiny bit. Put some on my mat. I can wipe that up later. And just put a little blob there. And pop this one on top. Cure him. Oh, actually, just stick it out a bit. I have to turn him over. Ugh. So where you can see the line of the water on the inside, I'm just going to use my brush and I'm going to paint some resin all the way around, UV resin, and it's because there's quite a bit around the shells that's sticking out, so I just want to blend it into that line there. So put some more resin on my mat, and this just peels off later on anyway, so it's okay. Yeah, so because I had quite a bit around here, you could see it. So I just want to sort of blend it all in to make sure it doesn't stand out too much. So if I just brush this on, make it look like water. Really just trying to disguise the UV resin that's pulled, like I said, around the shells. Let's cover that up. Oh, it's just one of those days. Nothing's going right. Sometimes, you know, when you have those days, you have a plan in your head and it doesn't come to fruition how you want it. And you try and repair it and nothing goes right. Sometimes it's best just to have a day off. Just leave it, walk away, and come back refreshed with new ideas. Artists will know what I'm talking about. You know, you just have one of those terrible days. Okie dokie. Gonna cure that and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Go and have a coffee. Oh, I give up. I give up. Alright. I end up brushing the whole thing. Oh, it's driving me insane. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to cure it, leave it. It is what it is. Okay, I'll show you the end result. Maybe. So, this is the end result. I'm semi-happy with it now. I think I can live with it. Show you the inside. I sort of rescued it, but I've learnt a lot on this one. I've learnt don't do arts and crafts of any sort when you're in a bad mood or you're very tired, and don't rush it. I just got really frustrated with this, and the more frustrated I got, I just kept at it, kept changing it. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare, but it's turned out okay. Now I'm happy with that now. So yeah, I can live with that. So yeah, so you know sometimes things can go from bad to worse. It's best just to walk away. Maybe come back the next day. You'll have fresh ideas on how to fix it or repair it. I don't like throwing resin away and throwing pieces away, so I'd rather try and fix it. But yeah, what do you think of it now? Now that I've changed it a lot. So yeah, like I said, I ended up filling up the inside with some coarse sand pumice. It's a bit whiter and lighter, and of course those big pumicey bits of sand float to the top, so that's why I put it in there so I could see them, and I just did very thin layers to trap it in there and put some shells on top, then put a lot more resin on top of that, so when you're looking down in the bath it does look like you're looking into the water. Sorry about the wobbly camera skills there. Okay, alrighty, I will put this to bed now and leave it alone. That's it, that's done. Let me know in the comments, guys. You're probably screaming at me when I was doing some of the things. One thing I wouldn't do next time is put so much colour in there. I'll go a bit lighter. And yeah, what I'll do next time, is fill the whole mould up with the blue, let that set, and then just add your sand and shells on the inside of the bath. Did I say bowl before? I meant bath. Yeah, so, and I think that's a lot better. Well, it's a lot easier than trying to put in your shells and then letting those set and then putting your sand on top of that. You can just put it inside the bath. Okay guys, let me know in the comments, what would you do different? You can point out where I went wrong, I don't mind. Yeah, it's good to know what other people think anyway. Okay guys, see you on the next one. Bye.